I've always been a perfectionist. It started when I was young and everything was easy to me. I went to school and everything was always super easy. So I just did the thing, like just listened, understood, and got straight A's. And then the harder the subject went, and due to other problems that I will not go into right now, I studied and studied. I went hard, and I was always average. I was never able, no matter how hard I tried, no matter, like, I could study one day and I could study 20 days and a week and a month. And no matter how hard I tried, I never got beyond being average. And sometimes I even failed. And then the thought of perfection, I don't know how it started to root inside my head. The thought of, if I can't do it perfect, I might as well not do it at all. And not only perfectionism and the thought of being competitive became a major reasoning for me to behave and create and do stuff. And I always felt not worthy enough, so I always competed with those who are worthy, in my opinion, so I can finally be worthy. And as years went by, the less worthy I felt and the less I achieved, because nothing was ever good enough. And now I'm 30. Finally, I'm in a better place after years and years of self-work and shadow work and listening to Leo Alexandra and therapy and doing the work, because I never wanted to be in that place, in that mindset, in being depressed and being anxious. And after knowing that I am autistic and changing my view for life and my expectations of myself, and after making the changes that I needed for my body and my soul and my mind to deserve and respect me, and more likely just to being capable of existing. After doing those changes, things started to change. Even though they're super hard, I won't lie. I now have a different mindset. And I'm not coining this concept. I didn't create it. I know it happened, and I think there was the writer of Eat, Pray, Love. I don't remember her name. I don't remember names at all. It's a problem. She said something about just do it no matter how it goes, how it looks, how it feels. Just make it done. Well, I see it differently. I see it as just show up. Just show up and see what will happen. You don't even have to work hard. Don't even have to do anything. Like, for example, going to, and not only showing up, make it super lazy. Like, for example, working out. I've always been struggling working out. I have low tonus, I don't know how to say it properly, but my muscles are really, really weak, and because of that, weaker than the average person. Because of it, every workout for me is really painful and really hard, and getting the bare minimum, again, comparing to others, is harder for me, and I always compared myself to others. And where I live, there are no gyms or anything, so I always had to drive at least 20 minutes by car or taking a bus for minimum 30 minutes, and obviously I wouldn't do it. It's not fun for me. There's no reason for me to work so hard for something I'm not enjoying. So now, thank God, they opened a Pilates studio next to my house. So my rule is this: bare minimum. Just show up for the bare minimum. Because in my mind, I want to go work out 3 times a week in Pilates and work out every day in the gym. And I have such high expectations of myself and such a high standard, right? Which is so far off from where I am. It's so unseeing of who I am at the moment. It's so out of touch that right now I'm taking those crazy dreams and I'm taking this high achiever mode off the table, and I'm just doing the bare minimum. And for me, the bare minimum right now is I need to just show up once a week to Pilates. And I don't even have to work hard. I just need to do my best. That means that if I need to take a break, I'll take a break. Even if everybody around me, even those grandmas that are working their ass off, is next to me and I feel like I have to take a break, I'm gonna take a break. And that will be good enough, because that's the only way for me to show up later. So, and if I can't even show up, just come, touch the door, and go home. And this little lie that I tell myself, I know that if I'll show up and just touch the door, I'll obviously come in because I'm already there. So those little lies, but it's not a lie. If I'll show up and I'll be like, dude, I can't, I will not force myself. But just showing up, touching the door, and going away, for me will be an achievement. So just showing up and doing my best is my mantra. And in the past, I always felt like doing my best is not enough. And that's why consistency would have never been a possibility for me, because why would I show up if whatever I'm doing is never enough? And I think I've been doing it for the past 2 weeks now, doing my best and just showing up. And the difference is huge. I'm actually doing stuff. By not over scheduling, by not putting such high standards, by deciding that being enough and just showing up is all that I need to do, things are just changing. And that's fucking lovely. So I'm hoping, if you're seeing it, just show up, just do your best, and that's enough. Set down your expectations, you'll get there. Just take your time, be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself, and things just eventually work out. And that's, if there's something that I learned from COVID-19, from this war that I'm in, and other wars that I've been in, that if you're in the lowest of your low, it means that you'll have the highest of your highs. As much as your low is low, it will be equally high later. So just keep swimming. That's all you can do. Just keep swimming.